Well, good day everybody. We are starting out here to Moab, and I'm so excited I could pee myself. So I've got the BR all loaded down here. You might be able to see that. It's not so much a motorcycle adventure bike, it's more of a clamp and go motorbiking. Anyway, so we'll see how this goes. We'll get up the essentials here, and we'll get here on the road. So the plan is to have as much fun as possible and ride as many trails as I can without getting hurt. And if I can do that, I'll be doing really good. So, dress on up here and got a light pack on. Alright, we're off. Well, I'm off. I guess you guys kind of sort of get to go along for a little bit of the ride. It's one thing I've noticed with doing moto vlogs is I almost feel like I have somebody with me when I'm taking these videos, so I appreciate any support you have by watching these videos and making me feel like I have someone with me. So I'm here in Evanston, Wyoming. This is about a 311-mile trip. I'm going to try to do as much back roads as possible. And we'll see how it goes. I'm really excited. I've checked the bike over about 10,000 times. It took me about 4 hours to pack, just to make sure I had everything, and I'm probably a little heavier than I need to be, but I didn't want any chance of not being able to deal with problems. So this is a long ways for me, 300 miles. I'm by myself, so I'm not going to take any more chances than is humanly possible. So alright, well, I'm going to head on down the road here and we'll catch you later. Well, good day everyone. If you can't tell by where I'm looking at right here, then you haven't been to Moab. So, this is my first morning here. We're gonna go do some cool trails today. The goal here is to do the Schaefer switchbacks. We're gonna go down to the Gemini trails, and we're gonna or Gemini Bridges trail, and Long Canyon, I believe, is the other one we're gonna try to hit. So we'll see how much we can do today and see if any of this is well beyond my skill level. I think everything we're riding today is pretty basic. Considering I'm here by myself, I'm not going to push myself too hard. We got the Jeep Safari going on right now, so traffic is pretty heavy. So I'm going to try to sneak into traffic here pretty quick. Woo! I love the 650, boy. Gotta love the get up and go of the bigger motor. So we're just crossing over the Green River here. We're gonna go up Potash Road, which is an amazing drive. I've only been a little ways up it, but I understand it just gets better as you go up further and further. So right here in front of me, basically everything from this side up is Arches National Park. And then Canyonlands will be what we're going into. We're actually going to be crossing right into the very north part of the park here, the Schaefer Switchbacks. And then we'll be playing around mainly up in this area up here, up the north side of Moab here. We're going to try to avoid the major Dreep Slick Rock safari tours that are going on. And that way we don't get in too many people's way. So I rode down here yesterday. It was 312 miles. And I took some back roads. I think it was closer to 350 miles, but fantastic ride down yesterday. The temperatures are perfect for riding. It's a little cold up on the passes where there's still 6 or 8 foot of snow, but once you get down out of the tops of the mountains, boy, it's just nice and warm and beautiful, and really works good. And the good old DR has been a fantastic machine. I couldn't ask for a better bike to be riding on right now. It's amazing. I rode quite a few bikes when I decided to buy this bike, and I'm really glad I decided on this one here. So here we are at Potash Road. I'm going to ride up this road just a little ways, and we'll be back with you here in just a couple minutes when we get something to actually look at. Well, we're back, and man alive, look at this. This is the Green River here on the left, and look at this. Gotta be 2,000 or 3,000 foot cliffs on my right. We're only a couple miles up this road, up Potash Road. Moab is right there. You can see the Manti La Salle Mountains over there. Man, this place is amazing. It never ceases to stop amazing me. But as we go into this canyon, this is pretty epic. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning. I got kind of a late start. I was in a fairly noisy campground, but I was wound up staying up pretty late because of all the noise around me, but slept pretty good, and now I'm ready to really hit it today. So, man, look at this thing. Coming into Potash here, I think. So this is pretty amazing. You can see these cliffs up above here and the river. This amazing little place. So on this trip, what I've got basically is I've got my lunch. I'm doing a lot of running today, so I'm going to be a long ways from camp. So I've got my lunch. I've got some camera gear on my back, and then I've got of course, my first aid and stuff, and some extra gas in the back on my saddlebag. I'll show you guys some of those. But I kind of debated on roto packs for a while, and different ones, and all kinds of different mounts, and just kind of hemmed and hawed about it. And I thought, man, I really don't need that much extra gas. I never really do that much long distance. And I'm getting really good gas mileage on the way down here, going, 65 to 70 miles an hour pretty much most of the way. And there was even quite a few stints where I was going 80, 75 and 80. It is the speed limit on some of these highways down here. I was getting 56, well, from 54 to 57 miles per gallon. So it's extremely good. And I've got a 3.4 gallon tank, at least according to the specs of the manufacturer. I've never hit the reserve. And so with that kind of gas mileage, I just think there isn't much point to really have a ton of extra gas, but I want to have it just in case I need it, especially out in a place like this where you're kind of on your own. So it's always tricky to figure out how much you need. But so what I did was I got 2 Trongia bottles. If you're not familiar with Trongia, they make alcohol stoves and camping gear and stuff like that, camp stoves and ultralight backpacking gear. And the Trongia bottle is designed for, basically this is any kind of fuel. They're only rated now in the US for alcohol and methyl stuff, you know. But basically, oh shoot, this is backcountry permit required. And I don't have one because I couldn't get it on their stupid website. It wouldn't work. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this one today. Oh, for camping. White Rim Road. What? All types of off-highway vehicles, including street legal, are prohibited. I wonder what that means. That doesn't make any sense. Well, I don't want to get a ticket, so I don't think I'm going to do the Schaefer switchbacks today. I have a parks pass, but I don't have a permit for the road, and I want to know what that means by off-highway vehicles. It's not like I haven't seen dual sport motorcycles. I can ride this bike anywhere I want. Basically, it's a legal road or trail or whatever. As long as it's legal for motorcycles, for cars to go, I can go. So, I don't know. We'll see. But I certainly, by myself, don't want to get hemmed up, and I certainly don't want to go to any extra cost on this trip when there's all this riding to do that I can do without any kind of problem. So we're going to go back here and go to a place called Long Canyon, and we'll see how this looks. Well, I'll be back with you when we get to Long Canyon. All right, everybody. Well, this is Long Canyon. This is amazing. Oh, I'm so glad I came down here. So this place is so fantastic. So this is a place, there's supposed to be a couple arches up here as well. So Jughorn Arch, I believe it said. So like I said, I don't know this area terrifically well, so it's really a lot of fun, the amount of stuff that's in here. But yeah, look at that canyon. It's just like around every corner there's something cool to see. But looks like I'll be dodging Jeeps all day today, I think, on a lot of these trails. But I suppose that's just how it is. It's not like I deserve to have the mountain to myself. I am fairly used to that, but that doesn't mean I deserve it. Up in Wyoming, you get spoiled because there's really a lot more places than there is people, and so you end up going up on a mountain on a weekday sometime. You learn that you pretty much have the mountain to yourself. So, of course, this is kind of a vacation spot. Today is Good Friday for those that celebrate that, but so it's a holiday for a lot of people, and it's a fantastic place to go, I suppose. You know, for me, and I'm sure all these other people enjoy it as much as I do. So it's like I'll be eating dust for a little while, and then finally when these guys decide to pull over for me. Thank you. long time ago too is that you can go a whole lot faster on a motorcycle just because you can weave in and out, less contact with the ground. You know, you're not getting bounced around as badly, and so there's a lot more there that you can do. Chugga 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 chugga. Gotta love big thumpers the way they do that. Don't really need to stand up on this, but it is nice to take all the bumps with your knees and stuff rather than taking them with your back and your butt. And my butt's still a little bit tender from 300 miles yesterday. So still getting used to shifting while standing. That's a new one. But you know, standing, it's amazing. You stand up and you get your junk right over the tank. And it's amazing what that does for the bike. It just becomes just a really good tracking son of a gun. I think I'll pull over here for these guys. Thanks. You know, people, it's amazing. It's amazing to me how courteous people are. You know, even to kind of a hooligan like myself, you know, it kind of restores your faith in humankind, you know. Man, look at this. It's like a Death Star trench almost. Look at that rock. Holy crap. Man, this thing's awesome. This is a great trail. No wonder everybody wanted me to go on this. Probably not terrific for my bike to lug it like that, but might as well shift down and give it a few more RPM. The only problem with having it down at the lower RPMs is I'm not that good of a rider. And I still have a tendency to whiskey throttle it every now and then. And so I try to use that lugging to my advantage because the bike isn't nearly as responsive at low RPMs as it is when you get up into the power range a little bit. You get up over 3,000 RPM and this thing is twitchy as a motocross bike sometimes. Ooh, there's a cool trail. There's all kinds of little trails you can explore around here. So, a couple things I'm trying to get used to. One is to hug the bike with my legs and try to have a light touch on the bars. You know, it's a lot better way to ride. You know, try to avoid arm pump and other things, but it sure takes a lot of getting used to. When you've only ridden small bikes most of your life, you can get away with dumb mistakes, and not learning proper technique and, you know, body position and all that. But when you get in something like this, you really need to start improving your game. But it takes a lot of reminding of myself. I spent most of the day yesterday, okay, lighten up on the bars, okay, lighten up on the bars. Non-stop, all day, just keep lightening up on the bars. Just trying to stop arm pump. You can see right there, I got back a little bit and then I pull on the bars and that's not good. So, oh wow, look at this. Yeah! Woo! I love climbing. I love going up switchbacks. I love this. This is going to get pretty nautical here in a minute. Or vertical, I should say. Well, I'm going to shut my face and let you enjoy this, the view. Whew, it's a long ways down. Look at that. All right. Looks like a trail up there. Come on, girl, you can do it. Ugh. Good job, girl. It's pretty steep. Whew. Oh, I loose too. And off she goes. Well, that was up here. Well, that was nice of these guys. How are you guys? So that, my friends, was Long Canyon. So let's go take some pictures. And we'll go see the next trail. So you might be wondering why I'm talking so quietly. There's a bunch of people around here. I don't want to sound like a total idiot talking to myself. So, unfortunately with helmets, you learn pretty quick that everybody can hear everything you're listening to on your headset, and they can hear everything you're saying. So, apparently my helmet especially seems to amplify rather than deaden the sound. So, whew, you wouldn't want to fall off of that. Well, I'll take a few pictures here and hope you enjoyed that trail. I think that was pretty fantastic. So I will see you guys on the next trail.